It's a nice day out. I'm on my cell phone. Wanted to share the inside of what success really is. There's no value points, just a value point, and you watch the video and I've taken a little bit of your time into life. And what I find very interesting about success and how things change, how change is constant and it's current, and if you actually adapt to it, or how you look at certain things is very different. So most of the people know I'm from Fairmont. Most people know I'm from Wheeling. And it's a joy when I go to Wheeling, West Virginia, and I see old friends, old people, or friends who I have along the way just don't even speak to anymore, but they see me at Wheeling, they be like, yeah, you're doing good. And this one particular character, he kind of cuts everybody's hair, you know? And 5 years ago, when I go to 2011, I used to be the person to hang around on the block and just do civilist shit that has no meaning of generating cash or anything that was a good future tip. But we always ask people, what will you be in 5 years? What's your plan in 5 years? And if I go back to 2012...
Call from 30465.
If I go back to 2012, or I go back to just 2011, there was a time where this person was cutting my hair quite a lot, and they had cut the whole entire neighborhood's hair. Long story short, what I find interesting hasn't changed is when you see old people and what you put yourself in position of, for me, because I'm in network marketing now, next month makes 4 years. And out of the process, I've seen people thrash me, bash me, put me down because I ain't wearing the hottest sneakers. Like today I'm wearing my blue joints. You know, it's rainy out, take a good walk, you know, the blue joints. And I look at this materialistic shit that some people, by black Americans, live by using that bar leveling up. And when I saw them this time 3 months ago, which would have been last year, but it's 3 months ago if you want to get real technical, I saw them always carrying the kids, not elevating, don't have a car, but they're waiting on taxes. Waiting on taxes. And this person, you know, you got your girl working. This is just a usual suspect. If you roll at the urban area, your hood boys always have your girl working while you sit at home. It's a good thing if you watch your own kids and you handle your kids, you do diligence, working team effort. But you have no desire to get a damn job, but you got your girl working a job and you solidified them out here acting hard, or like your job is great. Now mind you, any hustle is worth the dollar. If you don't do something for the dollar like the Bible says, then you're an infidel and you're worthless. So I commend anybody that's going to do a hustle that's illegally legal or is creating money that somebody don't say that's an entrepreneur job. Because to me, a barber is an entrepreneur job, if it's hood or in a building or whatever. But my point of this, and why I'm saying it's good to see people in different circumstances. You live to change, and if you don't, you stay the same. And when you stay the same, you want to get grit and mad at the person that's got that Rolls-Royce, the Maserati, the Tesla, whatever car is floating your boat out here that shows that you're actually making it. You got that hater or past tense hater that said they were talking so good that their 5-year plan was great, and that 5-year plan didn't do shit, but the same shit. You stayed the same stuff. One day I'm gonna get it come up. One day I'm gonna hit the lottery. One day I'm gonna hit the lick. I had somebody on the phone last week, and they sat there and was like, I'm with this thing, da 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 da. I'm like, okay. So we've changed the routings of our situation where instead of paying $474, you can actually pay $177 and have a website that can make you some money with no selling, no recruiting involved. The beauty point of it is when you try to boast that you've got money in your pockets and you come to somebody that you know is straight value, make sure you're deep in those pockets enough to make action and take action. Or you're showing initiative, because see, to me, somebody like me, I'm going to know when you're bullshit. I'm going to know if you actually have the money. I'm really going to know when you took the time and say, listen, I really like this. I'm going to have to come up with the money to do it, and this, that, and the third, but I'm in. I see the value, I see the leadership, I see it all. Smooth front. And then when you have people that you're past tense that don't believe in what you do and see what you do, mind you, if you want to know what I do, I'm doing something that's just everyone else is doing. I'm booking travel, helping people with it by saving them money, giving them benefits that gives them a good chance to actually be totally covered with an $80 circumstance. And also beautiful skin and Nutrien to make you look very wealthy that you never age. And however, when you have people that's really on the outside looking in, they will never understand, they will never figure out, but just bring into negativity. What's the point of change? Well, the negativity can come in so many ways. The change can come in so many ways. If you don't adapt to it, like I said, you could be like my friend who I've always seen when I got in the inbox to tell him about a free app and was like, yo, this, that, and the third. I don't need this app. Don't message me no more. Don't even speak to me no more. But I see him in the street. And when I saw him in the street 3 months ago, they looked at me real funny and was like, ha, you're up to the same game. I'm like, ha, but I can get to go in and out of town and I want. I'm not on the P level of 3 p.m. I got to go get the kids. Well, 3:30, you got to go get the kids. And then sit for 8 hours and then be stuck with the kids. No, that's not me anymore. I have a dream where I can take my kids anywhere I'd like to go anytime I'd like to, anytime I please to. Not by living off my girlfriend's paycheck to live and move around. No, that doesn't work. My BMs or girlfriends do live off my paycheck, and they can do that, but there's a point. There's a situational difference. It's no longer, oh, well, I got this 4 to 11 shift I got to do, so which day do I get a time to go hang out and kick it and hang with my friends? No, I can do this on a daily basis because the fact I've devoted time into an online business and tactics that helps me share the insight with somebody else that's tired of working, they're tired of commuting, they're tired of paying paycheck to paycheck, they're tired of paying the government, they're tired of all these fees that's basically becoming a problem and never having money and got to rob Peter to pay Paul to get it done. I robbed Peter to pay Paul to get it done, but I also talked to Rob and Peter to pay Paul to get it done and to worship him and get recognized. You know, I'm kind of jealous myself with a little bit of anger of me not positioning myself to be in a position like the person this weekend that's getting a free car from my company. They give away cars, people. Dodge 35 Dodge Charger. Who cannot use a Dodge Charger? But you know what's so funny why I say I got a little bit of jealousy in it is because my mind somewhere is not catching in to ring in a whole lot of people to bring in that circumstance for that reward. That is the point why change comes into play. That is the point why the valueness of getting away from people that's no good for you, nothing else. This is like right now, I'm standing on a little corner, as usual, called Pennsylvania Avenue, Fairmont, West Virginia. This is a busy highway. Standing in here with a phone, on my own phone, in my own time, sharing the insight of what the hell is he doing on his phone? What am I doing? Sharing to my own camera that I can share with you, that nobody's around with me, no paper, no script, no nothing, like a little rap song, of what it takes to be successful and how can you remove all the bullshit and the nonsense in your personal life with business life, and who's affordable, who's recruitable, who's coachable, and who's just gonna waste your time. That's all. You learn that in life. There's no difference. Now my reason of saying this video was just straight pointing this. If you're not adapting to change, you're not gonna go nowhere. Point blank period. I just wanted to share the insight that when you see past friends and they looking down upon you like they're so much better, but yet you're in a better position. Because I look at my friends now like I'm so much in a better position because of the fact that I'm not controlled to the 9 to 5. I'm not slaving to the 9 to 5 with hours taken in. I hope you get value of the point of the freedom that you work for to trade your dollars for time.